Hi, I'm Debbie Peterson, founder of the Wellness Gala. We promote the healing benefits of integrative medicine and holistic choices accessible to everyone. I've experienced their life-changing results firsthand. I can't wait to share these options with you in Season 5 of our show, Balance Your Life. Each week, along with my co-hosts Barb and Dina, we'll be bringing you experts in fitness, food, health, beauty, and wellness with options, tips, and techniques for a balanced mind, body, and spirit. On today's episode, we talk with Susan Richter about the importance of enzyme nutrition. And then we'll chat with Sean Christian, who's a well-known actor and life purpose coach. But first, we visit the Meat House in Summit, New Jersey, where we check out this amazing specialty market. I hope you enjoy watching. Hi everyone, we're here today in Summit, New Jersey at the Meat House. I'm with owner Jen Bane, who also owns one in Shrewsbury.
Yes. Thank you, Deb.
Thanks for being here. So tell us all about why you started this and what you do here.
Well, the Meat House, I call the Meat House the New Age Butcher.
Yes.
We are not your typical meat house. There's more to us than meets the eye. Yes. We provide the meat, you create the memories.
Love it.
What makes the Meat House the Meat House? It's all of our marinating products. What we do, it's how we do it, it's process. Our steak tips, that's what we're known for. What do? We put them in a huge vat, a tumbler. We tumble them, we extract the air, and we pump in our marinade. The Meat House marinade is a mildly spiced Italian, black pepper and mustard seed. But what does it do to the meat? It tenderizes it. And through, every piece of meat is full of flavor. And we do the same exact process with our chicken.
People can buy the food unmarinated, take home the marinade and marinate themselves, or they can come here and have it tumbled and marinated already.
Absolutely.
So, and we're actually standing in front of some of the products while we're talking about that. So we've got the Meat House marinade. Is that the one that is the most popular?
Absolutely. The Meat House marinade is the most versatile marinade. We have a whole line of marinades.
Well, everyone has their favorite, and this happens to be one of my favorite.
Okay.
So while the Meat House is fantastic, I highly recommend this one also.
Maple bourbon. Nice. Okay. And that goes with all the meats?
It goes with, it's great on chicken.
Okay.
Believe it or not, it's fantastic on salmon.
All right, so Jen, what inspired you to get started in the Meat House business?
That's a great question. So I believe you are what you eat. That your body is your temple. Put good in, get good out. So I strive really highly on sourcing the best possible meat that I could get.
Wonderful.
So the Meat House, I stand behind Braveheart. It's a fearless commitment to taste, quality, tenderness, all day long.
And Jen, you actually age meat here.
We do.
Right? So talk a little bit about that process, because that's rare and that really sets you apart from other stores that are out there selling products.
Absolutely. So we have our own dry age cooler where we come in. Now what we do, we put it in a drying process. It's all about your humidity levels. So yes, you could come into the Meat House and have, whether it's porterhouses or whatever you want, we have for you. The drying process takes minimum of 21 days up to 60.
Oh, wow.
And you have people here that can actually educate someone when they want to come in and talk about the different types of meat or fish or the process or the foods, right? I mean, you could explain to somebody, there's always someone here.
There's always somebody here. For me, it's all about knowledge. One, how to prepare, how to cook. We will prepare everything for you, and all you got to do is stick it in the oven. The Meat House is here to make your life easier.
Yes. And you cater.
Yes. I was just looking at that. I was just thinking, what do I need catered?
We do. We have a whole line of catering. We have a whole line of sandwiches. I would say that the steak tip sandwich is probably the best sandwich on the planet that you can eat. And not because I own the Meat House, it's just mouth-watering. And we offer 10 different types of steak tip sandwiches. I have a full salad bar. We offer I am a gourmet specialty shop.
Yeah, that's really what it is. I mean, the Meat House is deceiving in the name.
Absolutely.
There's a lot more than meat here.
Absolutely.
Yes. Yeah, you have wine, I see, and you have
the best cheeses,
the
best pastas, the best cookies, the wines, everything.
I know, we're getting really hungry being in here. Everything looks delicious.
I know exactly what I want because I've actually tried the sandwiches, had them with my team, and as I was saying, the the team was deconstructing them because they couldn't get enough of it. They wanted to go home and make it. So,
That's great.
yeah,
I
it's
love
delicious.
it. And so I see that you have a whole meat case and then a whole seafood department, it looks like.
Anything that you want, believe it or not, we could get for you. Whether I have it in store or not, I can get you absolutely anything that you want. We cut. We are here to serve you. We will cut to whatever thickness that you want. I am a full blown out butcher.
Wonderful.
And then there is seafood.
Yes.
Yeah.
Our seafood cases, we carry 2 different types of salmon, Faro salmon and organic salmon. And if you've never tried our salmon, it's off the charts.
Really?
It's absolutely incredible.
All right, and the really great thing, Jen, is you can come here and you can purchase something for dinner, right? Or your lunch or whatever you're doing, and then you can take things home. There's all types of goodies that are like prepared, frozen or ready to go. Talk about that grab and go.
Absolutely. So we do, we cryovac our meats, so you could take them and then you can put them in the freezer. We have prepared foods already to pick up and go, whether it's different type of salads, different types of meals. So we make your life easier in the fact that you don't have to cook. We're a one-stop shop, and that
awesome.
you could just pick up, go home, and heat it up.
Wonderful.
The other cool thing that we offer is I've hand selected 120 different types of craft beer and wine.
Love it. We love it. Yes.
That's fun.
And you have a lot of
Absolutely.
cheese to go with that, right?
Oh, cheese.
And we're going to be showing some wine pairing later,
Yes.
right? When you're
Absolutely.
when we get to taste
That's great.
everything.
We also have our own line of spices. We have our own line of stuffed breads, as well
Ooh,
as...
I didn't see that.
That's what
Where's
we're
that?
having.
I know. What are they stuffed with?
Well, I have different ones. I have steak and cheese. I have pepperoni
my
and
gosh.
mozzarella.
Okay.
I have cranberry and brie, buffalo chicken,
my
chicken
goodness.
parm. They're incredible. We make your life easier.
Jen, what is most popular? I would say, for me, I know the tips, the steak tips are filet mignon tips, by the way, and all of those amazing marinades. But what is the most popular thing that your customers come back for time and time again?
By far, our #1 selling item in this store are steak tips. And the Meat House marinade, for sure, hands down.
Okay,
With
awesome.
bourbon, maple, which I love.
And I would also say the second are our burgers. Our burgers are absolutely incredible.
Wow.
We offer a blend of 3 different meats. We have specialty burgers. We have bacon cheddar jalapeno. We have cowboy burgers. You have to come in and try our burgers.
And we are in Summit today, but tell us a little bit about Shrewsbury. Is that the same type of
Yes.
setup or? Yeah.
Well, it's a little bit different. So we opened Shrewsbury in 2022, and basically I took all of our most popular items that we sell here in Summit, and I brought back to Shrewsbury.
very good.
The difference between the 2 stores is that Summit offers beer, liquor, and wine, where Shrewsbury doesn't.
Oh,
Other
okay.
than that, it's cookie cutter from one store to the other.
Excellent.
And it's just as beautiful. I've seen both. They're just as lovely and nice of a shopping experience.
Okay, I'm gonna have to check that out. I haven't been down there, but I will.
Come and
Certainly.
visit us.
Okay, Jen. Well, how can everybody find out where to get in touch with you and place their orders? And
Well, best way is through social media, through our website at themeathouse.com.
okay, great. All right. Well, thank you for having us here today. It's been amazing, and we
Thank
can't wait
you.
to eat. All right, and
Thanks,
we'll
Jen.
be right back.
Hi, so I'm Barb, as everybody knows, and I'm here again with Jen Bane, who owns the Meat House here in Summit. And we've been doing pairings with wine and food, and we've been having so much fun doing this,
Oh my
haven't
God,
we?
what a blast.
So much
Thank
fun.
you.
So much fun. So today we're going to be doing chicken. Tell me about your chicken, because it is absolutely delicious.
So our chicken has no hormones, antibiotics, or steroids, and what we do is we put our chicken in a tumbler, we tumble it, we extract the air, and we put it back in. So through and through, our chicken is moist, tender, and infused with flavor, and it has our incredible marinade on it, which is the Meat House marinade. It's a mildly spiced Italian, black pepper, and mustard seed.
It's so delicious, and you can buy it here at the store. So yes, this tumbler that you do, I was told that it pulls the moisture out and then helps put the marinade back into it.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's the way to go. Okay, so let's get started. Put a piece of chicken on your plate, or 2. And which wine do you want to start with? We have the Sea Glass Pinot Grigio. You want to start with that?
Absolutely.
Okay, let's start with that. As everybody knows, white wine always goes with chicken, as does others, but. So I'm going to give us just a little bit, take a sip. Let's see how it, oh my God, that is so good. So good. Kudos to your staff.
Thank you.
Okay. Cheers.
Cheers.
Pinot Grigio. Oh, that's good.
Pear.
That's a great pairing.
That's a great pairing
So
right
you
there.
got Pinot Grigio. Tell me about this Spanish wine. This is
This is a Grenache out of Spain. You know, Grenache pairs really, really well with chicken. So I figured that if we were going to do a pairing, that a Grenache would be an unbelievable pair because a lot of people don't know what a Grenache wine really is.
right, and again, people don't always associate chicken with a red wine. So
Absolutely.
this is really nice to show people that you can have a delicious red wine with your chicken. Cheers. Oh God, so good. And here you can buy this frozen at the meat house as well. Is
Not
that true?
frozen.
Oh, okay.
Not frozen. We put them in cryovac bags
Oh.
so that you can freeze it.
Oh, okay. Good to know. All right,
Cheers.
cheers. Let's see how this one is. Oh, that's good.
Wow.
That's
This is
delicious.
more full-bodied. It goes down really smooth. What did you think?
I think that might be my new favorite with chicken. That's delicious. Okay, what's your favorite?
I'm going to go with the Grenache.
Me too. Surprisingly so. But they're all great. So give it a try. Tell us what you think.
Denville Medical and Sports Rehab Center has been servicing the community for over 30 years. Denville Medical and Sports Rehab Center is not only for athletes. We treat children, seniors, and everyone in between. Denville Medical and Sports Rehab has chiropractic care. Our chiropractors are specially trained in sports medicine, automobile accident, a workers' comp injury, a slip and fall. The 5 most dangerous words are, maybe it will go away. Take your first step towards better health at Denville Medical and Sports Rehab.
Hi everyone, we're here today with Susan Richter, who's got a business in downtown Denville, New Jersey. And Susan is an RN and a nutritionist, and help me out with the other credentials.
And I'm a digestive wellness specialist.
Right.
And I am a colon hygienist. I think we covered it all.
Okay, great. Well, Susan's been in business for a long time, and she really has some amazing results. I know personally lots of people that have gone to see her. So just give us a little overview of what you do.
Okay, so I specialize in digestion.
Right.
Because if you don't digest your food, then you don't get the nutrition from it. So choosing your food properly and digesting it happens before absorption. I'm always hearing that people aren't absorbing their nutrients. Well, you can't absorb it if it looks like this.
Okay. Yes, we love this.
So I help you turn this into something that your cells can use. What I'm putting in here now are enzymes, and they could be given to anyone, any age, any babies you can give them to.
Wow.
I've made 2 cups of this oatmeal. They're the same. You can smell them if you like. But
We believe you.
okay.
They look the same.
Right. They are the same. So this is what happens in your body naturally, by the way, because every cell in your body is making enzymes.
Looks like it's digesting.
It is digesting because you can't absorb an oat. What you really want from the oats is the vitamin B and the other vitamins and minerals that are in oats. So we'll shake it up a little bit. There. Okay, so that's oatmeal without enzymes.
Okay.
And this is oatmeal immediately with enzymes. And before we're done talking, I'll pick this up and shake it again, and you'll see that it's liquid like
yeah,
milk.
you can already see it.
So there are different kinds of enzymes that digest different kinds of food. For example, a protein meal, you would need to take protease to help you break the protein down to amino acids. And a carb meal, you would need to take amylase. There are many different kinds of enzymes, all of which are made in the DNA of every single living cell. Okay. You're releasing enzymes all the time, and they have their own life force. Once the cell makes them and releases them, they work. Okay. They help you see, hear, think, walk, talk, and they help you digest your food. This is turning more and more to liquid. So what we do in my office is we figure out which food groups or group you're not digesting. And we do that with a 24-hour urinalysis. You collect your urine for a 24-hour period. You keep track of what you ate, what you drank. Everything gets written down. And when we get the results back from the lab, we test 19 different things. When we combine all that information, we know the condition of your small intestine, your large intestine, your liver, your spleen, your gallbladder, your stomach, your lungs, your nervous system, your adrenals, or your thyroid, pretty much everything in your body. And where we go from there is really interesting because Dr. Loomis took it one step further. Our original medicine came from the earth. It was roots and it was bark from the trees. Unfortunately, when you dry those things, they lose their life force. You lose the enzyme action in them. So he takes those particular herbs, say we're trying to get you to sleep through the night, which is an adrenal function. There are certain herbs for thousands of years have been known to feed the adrenal gland. So that particular formula has all those herbs in it, plus the enzymes to digest the herbs.
I bet you have patients that present with all types of ailments that don't recognize that there's a deficiency or they need help with enzymes, right? People walk into your office.
Right. Well, they think they're doing the right thing because they're taking all kinds of supplements that come in with their bags. And there's two things I have to say about that. If you're not digesting the food on your plate, you're not going to digest your supplement.
Oh, yeah.
Now, if that supplement has been made in a lab, you don't necessarily want to digest it anyway. You want to digest food because that's what God intended to use to help us heal. We would all be much healthier if herbs tasted better, but they don't.
Some people don't make the connection with how important digestion is in overall health, right? Not getting the nutrients, we know what happens, but very often things are solved with medicine and not making that connection. So what type of illnesses and ailments can you help people come through?
Well, I can help with all kinds of symptoms. Okay. If those symptoms are all combined into some kind of diagnosis, I don't know what that is. I'm a nurse, I'm not a doctor.
Right.
But if you come to my office and tell me that you have a headache here, I know that you're either not eating the right kind of fats or you're not digesting the right kind of fats. If you have a headache here, I know that you're not digesting carbs or the right kind of carbs in your diet. If you have a headache here, it starts here, it's fats. So everything points to something different.
Susan, and that's tremendous. That knowledge, while it's commonplace to you, is not to 99% of our population. So it's incredible the direction and guidance you can give people.
Well, I've been doing it for 37 years.
But it is amazing because it really can do so much.
And I'm old. And before this system, I tried a lot of others. Any company that came along with a way to test my patients, and they had a full spectrum of solutions, I would study with them, and I would study the system, and I would apply it to my client base. But nothing gave me this kind of response.
Yeah,
nothing.
That's amazing.
I get like,
incredible.
If people actually follow the eat this, don't eat that, and they take the enzymes that I suggest to them, I get like 95%.
That's amazing improvement. Really well, that's great.
So
well,
everyone needs to know how to hear about you.
Yes, absolutely. Tell everybody how they can find out more about you.
Well, my website is nextlevelhealing.com.
Great. Well, we really appreciate you being here with us today. Thank
was
you as
wonderful.
always.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right, and we'll be right back after this.
Do you suffer from headaches, stiff, sore joints, digestive disorders, recurring infections, emotional stress, or sleepless nights? Try Enzyme Nutrition. It's scientific, personalized, and has no side effects. Visit Susan Richter, RN, at nextlevelhealing.com. Read her reviews or reach out directly at 973-586-0626 to learn more.
Hi, everyone. We're here today with Sean Christian, who is the co-founder of Aloha Life Coaching.
Hi, Sean.
Hi, Sean.
Aloha, everybody. Welcome. Thank you so much for inviting me into your space. I appreciate you.
Oh, thank you
great
so
to
much
have
for
you.
being
So
on.
excited.
Because I've spoken to you, but I really wanted you to tell everybody that watches our show about your journey, how you got here, and really what you do now, because it's so fascinating.
Judd, it's been a struggle with the balance, just to use your the theme of the show here, for sure. Because it is. I mean, I have been trying to balance so many things in my life throughout my life, but I'm a big dreamer. I'm the person who's like, I'm going to go for it. I'm going to follow my dreams, follow my heart, and even
Awesome. Good
for
yeah.
you.
So even when I'm on the road, I'm constantly reminding people to follow your passion, follow your purpose. But it has been one of these wild rides for me, and trying to balance that, which everybody struggles with. You know what I mean? You're just trying to find
We do,
right.
Everybody, you're always trying to get balance. Yes. And should we talk about just your background a little bit? How you are a famous actor, I guess I'll say.
I'll take it.
Hey, Days of Our Lives. I've been
Yes.
watching that thing since I was little, right?
Oh my gosh! Yes, thank you.
Yeah, and what you've been on Friends and 90210, right?
Yes, Charmed. I mean, you name it. Yeah, it's so funny.
That's great.
It's a blessed life. I've been in the entertainment business for like 30 years.
Okay.
And I'm from a small town in the Midwest, Michigan, originally.
Okay.
And as many can attest to, it's that like I have a dream. I'm going to do this, and I promised my family I would get my degree, which I did in marketing. But I left the next day. But it's been a blessed wild ride. I mean, it has been. I've been in Chicago. I was in Chicago for like 4 years studying, falling on my face over and over, and screen testing. They're flying me to New York and LA and never getting it. And then finally, there was a show called As the World Turns. Some may know.
Yes, we remember.
Yeah, that was my big break. Played a character called Mike Kasnoff, like a stock car racer. But that had taken me to New York City, where I just, got sort of in touch with what fame was and what all these crazy. I had no idea, because I'm just a working class dude who went to work. Yeah, and you realize, wow, these things actually move people. So I'd done that show for 3 years, and then I went to LA, and I've been blessed to do film and television. And for probably the last 30 years, I still do it. In fact, it's been a hard, tough road in that. And I've been blessed to work. But when COVID hit, I was like, wait. And all the studios shut down. Warner Brothers wasn't open. I was filming on the lot then. And I go, okay, well, how can I still do what I love to do when nobody's working and no one's hiring me? And I got, sort of hit by a 1, 2, 3 punch with, I'll give you the brief cliff notes of this.
Yeah, no,
But,
please.
I, at one point, had lost my father, who was my rock. Like, he was my everything. He taught me about tenacity, perseverance, fortitude, loyalty, trust, providing for your family, whatever it takes. And then lost him, and then ended up going through a divorce, and the shame and the guilt on my part of taking responsibility, blah, blah, blah. So that put me down, and I just couldn't get out of it. And then not working and not being able to provide for my family was just devastating. Okay, why do I do what I do? Right? My whole thing was about, okay, I'm on film and television, so I can create experiences that make me feel, okay, what do you want to feel? Alive. Okay, what does that mean? You break it down. And okay, I want to create experiences that make me feel alive, but then I want to share them. I'm like, wait. How can I empower you to create a life that makes you feel alive with authentic passion and meaningful purpose? Right? I am able to use what I call my creative mindset. And I got a bigger program, of course, theater of the mind. I can get into that if we got time. But everybody, I haven't run into a kid, man, woman, child, whatever, who doesn't have a unique gift to create something in their life and to use that gift for their passion and helping purpose and serve other people. Everyone.
Right.
Sean, do most of your clients coming to you when they are hitting rock bottom or on a low point, or are they just somewhere where they're looking for a change?
A little of both. So everyone has a different, unique path. But what I do is I want to meet you right where you're at, not where you're.
That's
Great. Yeah.
It's so important.
Right?
You're not giving a canned solution. You're going to the individual. You're finding out their needs, and you're working at them where they're at, and that's huge.
So what I do as a coach is I'm like, I want you to see the beauty and your ability and your potential. That's the thing. I have online courses called Unleashing Your Unique Potential. Yeah, it's like 6 modules.
That is great.
Lessons. Yeah, you can get them at alohalifecoaching.com, but it takes you step by step on how to do it with worksheets. I do coaching along with those courses because you have, basically when you have an accountability partner, research says you're 95% more likely to succeed with an accountability partner. You know what I mean? So yeah, it is really getting people, and I'm doing a test program in schools right now in Idaho to see if this can apply to their life so they can start to understand their unique potential.
It's so important to connect people to their passion. It really is. It's what drives life, and I think
it
you're
really
doing
is.
that.
It's
just
Yeah. And then the point with children is, yes, you have children, you do a great job bringing them up, and then they go off, and then you get a divorce. Then you're like, okay, life on a silver platter. What am I going to do now?
Yeah, I get you, because people do. They get out of the empty nest because their sense of self-worth, and I can tell you this for me as well, came from being a parent. Now I have kids in 3 different generations, right? But I'm still a parent. They don't live with me, right? But I'm still a parent. But I defined my sense of self-worth was so attached to just being a parent, or so attached to just being an actor. And when that all fell away, I was like, well, where'd my sense of self-worth went away with it. I say, if you're not loving yourself first, I know it sounds selfish, but it's the most selfless thing you can do, because if you're only, giving yourself 60% and you're not really trying to be give your best self, you're only giving 60, 70% to your kids or whomever you're loving, or even your partner, right?
This was fantastic.
Yeah, thank you. Thanks for being on. Incredible. And we know you're doing some programs and retreats as well. So
yes. Yeah, we're doing those now. I got some retreats coming up. We have a relationship retreat. So if you're in a relationship, I'm doing this with Adora, which is fantastic, in Southern California, outside of Malibu. And then if you're single, we're doing that on May 7th. So it's May 6th and 7th.
Tell us one more time how people can find out about everything you do.
Yes, absolutely. So a great way to find out is go to alohalifecoaching.com.
Thank you, Sean.
Thank you so much, Sean.
With us.
Thank you all. I appreciate each and every one of you. All right.
Thanks
have
again.
a great day.
Thank you.
See you soon.
All right.
Bye-bye. And we'll be right back after this.
I'm Adora Winquist, founder of the Soul Institute, and I welcome you to join me for an immersive alchemical training to explore divine knowledge and ancient healing traditions for aspiring sacred leaders in modern times. The love frequency teaches that the most extraordinary power is held within your heart. You have a voice inside that will guide, empower, and channel your divine light, transforming your life.
Do you want to restore your tooth enamel and eliminate sensitivities? Holistic Hacker here with my #1 hack for cavities, Dentite Tooth Armor. You may think you can't heal cavities, but I've done the research and it's actually possible with Dentite. Just brush it in. Studies show within 2 minutes it begins resurfacing tooth enamel and protects teeth 4 times stronger than fluoride. Dentite is a game changer for myself and so many others. Grab some at mfoods.shop and be pain-free today.
Thanks for watching today, and be sure to check out balanceyourlife.tv and subscribe to our YouTube channel, and you'll be eligible to win a lot of our great giveaways.